In a little district west of Washington Square, a colony of artists settled, attracted by low rents in buildings abandoned by the companies so prosperous until the crash. At the top of a squatty, three-story brick, Sue and John Z had their studio. They had met in May and enjoyed each other's company so much that the joint studio resulted. In November, a cold, unseen stranger, whom the doctors called pneumonia, talked about the colony, touching one here and there with his icy fingers. John Z he smote. Her thin blood was no match for Mr. Pneumonia. Sue was beside herself with worry, and the only shoulder to cry upon was that of old Behrman, a painter who lived on the ground floor below them. Behrman was a failure in art. He had wielded the brush for 40 years, always about to paint a masterpiece, but had never yet begun it. He drank to excess, and regarded himself as a guard dog of sorts, to protect the two young women in the studio above.
Good afternoon, Miss Suzy.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bergman. Any luck with anything today?
No, let me help you with your groceries.
Thank you, Mr. Bergman. But I think your hands fully now.
I slept all the way to the Washington Square. And for what? Oh my goodness.
Mr. Bergman, this is beautiful. It is new?
Yeah. I painted it today. I could have sold it too. For $20.
But why didn't you?
It's not for a woman like that. She only wanted to buy the painting because it matches with the color of her sofa.
I don't think this is what I'm looking for.
Please, madam. I've painted this masterpiece for days.
It's alright, but I don't think this is not special enough.
Not special. One day I will paint something special. Something that the whole world will remember.
Maybe, but today I don't buy this.
No one understand. No one ever understand. Someday I will draw a masterpiece. Just you wait.
But $20?
$20? You want money? Be a banker. You want misery? Be a painter like me. How is she, Miss Nancy?
I'm going to make the medicine now. She seems to be getting worse, but the doctor honestly.
That's foolish girl. Fainting out in the rain for hours. And now she get pneumonia and perhaps died? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Listen. Tell her I will make a prayer for her. Yeah?
Thank you, Mr. Bergman.
One morning, the busy doctor invited Sue and spoke to Sue alone in the hallway with a shaggy grey eyebrow.
The chances are 1 in 10, and that chance is for her to want to live. She literally has made up her mind that she's not going to get well. Has she anything on her mind?
Well, she dreams of painting the Bill of Leper someday.
Hey, is there anything on her mind worth thinking twice? A man, for instance?
A man? Is a man word of... No, doctor, there is nothing kind of.
It is a weakness, Dad. I can try my best, but whenever my patient starts to count the carriages in her funeral procession, I subtract 50% from the curative power of medicine. If you can get her to ask just one question about the new styles in winter overcoats, I can promise a 1-5 chance for her, instead of a 1 in 10.
Yeah, thank you, doctor.
12, 11, 10.
Did I tell you also, Mr. Bergman, on my way back from market? He only saw the painting, a new one. It's beautiful. You should see it.
I really don't want any soup.
Oh, Chelsea, you have to eat something. You really need your energy. I will just leave it right here, next to you. Try to have it at least.
9, 8, 7,
What are you counting, my dear?
6. They are falling faster now. 3 days ago, they were almost 100. It made my head itch to count them, but now it's easy. There goes another. There are only 5 left now.
5 what, dear?
Leaf on the ivy vine. When the last one fall, I must go too. I have known that for 3 days. Didn't the doctor tell you?
I never heard such nonsense. What the old ivy vines has to do with you getting well? Don't be a goosey. You used to love that vine also. Why the doctor told me that your chance were for getting well were 10 to 1? What are almost as good chance as we have in New York when we ride the car and walk past towards the building. Try to take some soup now and let Sudie go back to her drawing, so she can sell the editor man video and buy a port wine for her sick child and a pork shop for her greedy herself.
You didn't get any more wine. There goes another. Now there's only 4. I want to see the last one fall before it gets dark. Then I will go too.
Oh, Johnsy, will you promise me to keep your eyes closed and not look out the window until I'm done working? I must hand this drawing by tomorrow. I need the light, or I will draw the curtain.
Couldn't you draw in another room?
I'd rather be here by you. Besides, I don't want you to quit looking at this silly ivy leaves.
Tell me as soon as we are finished. I want to see the last one fall. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of thinking. I want to turn loose my hold of everything and go sailing down. Just like one of those poor tired leaves.
Try to get some sleep. I must call Mr. Benman out for a model for a new illustration.
3.
Vast! Is there anyone in the world who think they would die from some leaf dropped from confounded pond? I have never heard such nonsense. Why will you let that thought go into her pretty little head? No, I will not vote for you.
She is very weak and ill, and the fever has left her mind morbid of strange fancies. Very well, Mr. Benman. If you do not care pause for me, you need it. But I think you are old, horrid, and feeble.
You just like a woman. Who say I will not vote for you? I come with you. Oh my god. This is no place for someone as good as Miss Johnsy. Someday I shall paint my masterpiece. Yeah.
That night, the storm came fiercely over the city. The wind howled through the narrow streets of Greenwich Village, and the rain fell heavily against the walls of the building. The ivy vine outside Johnsy's window trembled under the cold autumn wind, and its last leaves struggled to hold on. Through the long, cold night he worked silently, determined to create something that might bring hope back to a dying girl. Old Behrman, holding his lantern and brush, the rain soaked his clothes and the wind blew fiercely around him. With great care, he began to paint a single leaf upon the wall, making it look as real as the ones that had fallen before. By morning, the storm had passed, but the last leaf still remained.
To the mountain, I want to see. It is the last one. I thought it would surely have fallen during the night. I heard the wind. Today it will fall, and I will die at the same time.
Think of me. If you don't think of yourself, what will I do?
It's still there. I have been a bad girl, Sudi. Something has made that last leaf stay there to show me how wicked I was. It is a sin to want to die. Please bring me a little soup now, and some milk in a little pot right in it. And no, wait. Bring me a hand mirror first and then take some pillows about me. I will sit up while you cook, Sudi. Someday I hope to paint the Bay of Naples.
You will. We both will.
Even chances, with goodness in you. And now I must see another case downstairs. Mr. Behrman, his name is. He is an old man, under attack acute, and there's no hope for him. If I go to the hospital today to make him feel more comfortable.
Yeah, thank you, Doctor.
The next day, the doctor returned with news that brought both relief and sadness.
Hansi is settled down now. I will soon be well again.
That's wonderful news. But, Doctor, how is Mr. Behrman?
He was found in his room very ill 2 days ago. His clothes were wet and cold. He had been out in the storm that night. He caught pneumonia and this morning passed away.
Later, Sue gently told Johnsy what had happened.
I have something to tell you, Atmos. Mr. Behrman died of pneumonia today in the hospital. He was ill 2 days. The janitor found him on the morning of the first day, in his room downstairs, helpless, with pain. His shoes and clothes were wet through the icicle. They couldn't imagine where he was such on a dreadful night. And then he found some lantern, still lighted, with some brushes, and then a palette with leaves of color green and yellow. Look out the window, dear. At the last leaf on the wall. Do you wonder why it never fluttered or moved when the wind blew? Ah, darling, it's Mr. Behrman's masterpiece. He painted it through the night. That the last leaf.